What are the two magic words? If you're thinking please and thank you, that says good things about your parents and the way you were raised, and those are magic words, but those aren't the words I'm thinking of in this case. I want to talk about how to use two magic words when you talk about your station, or when you talk about advertising on your station, or when you talk to listeners about buying from your advertisers. And if you sit through this entire presentation, I have fabulous radio prizes at the end. The magic words are you and your, and this is a really big deal because of her. And if the little voice in your head is saying, wait a minute, that's not my demographic, we're classic rock, or we're sports talk, or we're sorehead political conservative talk radio, the same applies to him, and the same even applies to them. Radio's true money demographic. Not only does 55 plus have the most spending power, they are lifelong radio listeners. And the magic words also matter because of her.
Hi there.
We are competing on an increasingly crowded media landscape. So let's use her as a case study, and this will illustrate why we record focus groups. I can type pretty fast, but I couldn't keep up with this in real time. This is her typical day. At 5 a.m., I wake up and get on the treadmill. At 6, I get myself, my son, and my daughter ready. I help my husband get his lunch together and hope to get out the door by 7 a.m. to get my kids to daycare. By 7:15, I start my drive to work. I go through Starbucks drive-thru to get a pastry and coffee. I work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. During my lunch hour, though, I get clothes to the dry cleaner and back, pick up groceries, and run other errands I can't get done after work. Then, usually, I'll pick up lunch or pack a lunch and eat it at my desk once I get back at 1 o'clock. At 3, my husband gets off work and picks up the kids from daycare, so my phone rings continuously with them until 5. When I get off work and race home. Then I play with the kids while I'm cooking dinner and doing laundry, get them in bed by 9, spend time with my husband until 10 or 11 at night, which usually involves falling asleep in front of the TV. By 11, I go to sleep and start all over again. That's why you and your are so important, because these people, even her retired parents, are mentally maxed out. You and your cut through the clutter. So let's talk about your station imaging. When you talk about your station, here's a tip. Don't. I will illustrate with examples. And my first suggestion is don't talk at people. Radio imaging too often sounds like a caricature. It's a growling, deep-voiced guy describing a radio station. Talk to people like they're grown-ups.
What happened since breakfast? We'll tell you before dinner. Listen for a Fox News update every hour on the hour.
AM 1100, The Flag.
And rather than describing a radio station, describe their lives and how the radio station fits into their lives.
Because one traffic jam can jam up your whole day. Delaware 105.9 Traffic Watch. Weekday mornings and afternoons. The new Delaware 105.9.
Tell them how listening can help them.
Now, you can hear KTBB when you're not even near a radio and without even lifting a finger. Simply say to Alexa, Alexa,
Hi there.
enable KTBB skill.
You only have to tell me once.
Then, anytime, simply say, Alexa, open KTBB.
Plain KTBB.
I don't know how this stuff works.
Listen to KTBB on Alexa. It's powered by the Patio Center at East Texas Brick, making your outdoor space your favorite place.
And own what you offer.
You hear these songs. You know these songs. You love these songs. Our job at The Drive is to keep this music alive. 97.1 FM, The Drive.
Won't you tell me your name?
Chicago's classic rock.
When you talk about advertising on your station, particularly to local direct retail businesses. You want them to visualize the consumer they want as a customer, your listener.
Ever get the feeling that
You're not alone?
you're not? Thousands of other people are listening to WCHV right now, and many are listening in their car. What do they all have in common? They could be your new customers. Do you run a local business? Let us tell your story. Email Mike Sciamento at mikec@monticellomedia.com.
Radio's big number is still reach, and I think that's something we should tout when we offer to tell your story to our listeners.
The last time we elected a president, only 57.5% of registered voters showed up. Hey, it's hard to get everyone to do anything. So when 93% of us all do something, that's something. Every week, 93% of Americans listen to radio, and they're all voting with their wallets every time they make a purchase. If you run a business, let a radio campaign tell your story. Hit WRKO.com/advertise.
Your number one competitor is Google and YouTube and Facebook and all the other places that money is going instead of radio. So we're selling digital plus.
If you're in business, you know it's a great big numbers game. And listen to this great big number. 1 million. Between May 2019 and May 2020, our website, connectradio.fm, had over 1 million page views. Want to tell your story there and here? Click Advertise at connectradio.fm.
And when you talk to retailers, talk to them like a peer, because you too are a local retailer.
Like you, I run a local business here, and like you, I spend my day trying to grow my business. And the way I grow my business is to help you grow yours.
Are you getting a solid return on investment for marketing dollars you used to spend on newspaper advertising or in the old Yellow Pages? Let me ask you another way. If you're spending money on digital advertising, can you connect the dots to new customer acquisition? Do you know for certain that all of those clicks and page views are from actual human beings? Or are you concerned about what the digital advertising industry calls click fraud? Buying YouTube ads? Do you know for sure that your message doesn't ever appear adjacent to offensive material? Are digital experts offering to sell you your own name on Google?
Now, about commercial copy. When you talk to listeners about buying from your advertisers, you and your are truly magic words. And don't be subtle.
It's 1 a.m. You've had a few drinks at some low-dive bar, and you made a stupid mistake. You got in your car. You convinced yourself, I'm fine to drive, and then the red and blue lights start flashing. Remember this number. Put it in your phone right now. 441-4848. Brennan and Nielsen Law Offices. The best friend when you really need one. Criminal, civil, and administrative law. Brennan and Nielsen Law Offices. 441-4848.
If your client can read a script well, litter that copy with you and your. Here's a spot I wrote for the guy who works on the water system at my house.
You got a minute for a question? Are you dragging bottled water from the store to the car, to the house, to the recycle bin, and ultimately to the local landfill? It's expensive and exhausting, right? Let me help you eliminate all of that. Grab a pen. I'm going to give you my cell number. I'm Newell, and I own WaterTech. For 25 years, I've been installing drinking water systems for local homeowners and businesses, and I can make what comes out of your tap cleaner, healthier, and great tasting. Here's that phone number. It's 800-753-WATER. 800-753-WATER. And here's why you should call. I am offering the full line of 3M drinking water systems at my invoice cost, plus $30 shipping and handling, plus installation if you need it. It's a limited time offer, so call my cell phone right now. I guarantee you're going to love your water. Here's that number again, 800-753-WATER. That's 800-753-WATER. Or find us at watertechri.com.
Not every client should read a script, but they're all full of stories. Get them telling that story, lift sound bites, and arrange them around lean announcer copy like this.
The most satisfaction I get is when I have to go reach for the box of tissue.
They're jewelers who talk price. They're jewelers who talk selection. But there's only one Knight's Jewelers.
When a customer comes for a family heirloom, maybe a piece that belonged to her mom or her dad or her grandmother, and we transform that piece back into a beautiful piece of jewelry that she can wear and enjoy every day. We do bring a lot of joy to our customers.
Beverly Knight, owner.
Knight's Fine Jewelry finds a place in someone's actual family.
For something this special, you don't go to a national retail chain at the mall.
When these pieces go from one person to the next, most of the time it comes along with a little story about, I took Mom's ring down to Knight's Fine Jewelry, and the ladies there helped us transform it into this beautiful necklace that I get to wear every day.
240 East Camden, Wyoming Avenue.
We're still here because we have a loyal following. People know who they can trust, and they trust us.
Knight's Fine Jewelry. There's only one Knight's Jewelers.
KnightsFineJewelry.com.
Properly done, endorsement spots can produce big results. Consider offering a coupon in yours.
Listen here long enough, you'll come to know some of the things that I like. Hi, this is Paul Gleiser. I like good food, I like good wine, and there's something else that I like, a cool, comfortable house. And that's why I'm proud to welcome ETR Heating and Air Conditioning into the group of businesses that I personally recommend. This is East Texas. It's not like you can just open a window to be comfortable. Most of the time, you need help from your air conditioning and heating system, which means you need to take care of it, and you need someone to call when something goes wrong. ETR Heating and Air Conditioning is that someone, and I want you to put them to the test. Here's a $10 bill. Before it gets hot and you find out the hard way that your AC system needs attention, have ETR come give it a pre-season inspection and tune-up. When they hand you the bill for $99.95, give them $89.95. Tell them to come see me for the other $10. I'm good for it. You'll find out that ETR is a cut above. ETR Heating and Air Conditioning, online at etrtyler.com. Their Texas license number is TACLA 000225565C.
I promised you fabulous radio prizes, and all you need to do to collect them is send an email. Even a blank one will do. Send it to ideabank@hollandcooke.com. And remember my privacy policy. I will not share your information with anyone. But when you send that email to ideabank@hollandcooke.com, you will get a copy of this video to share with the folks you work with. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can sign up for my monthly newsletter. For 25 years, hundreds of subscribers each paid $99 a year to get the newsletter, until this year, when I started giving it away for free.